Hi guys, it's Tanya Trolls with Norwex, and I'm your Senior Executive Sales Leader, and thanks for tuning in to our first ever Norwex online meeting. I've never done this before, so you're going to have to just bear with me. I'm not using Facebook Live because I'm having a little problems with my internet connection, so I wanted to just record this and then send you guys a link to my YouTube channel, and that way if people can't attend, they can always just click on it and watch it. So all of you that went to conference in August, the beginning of August, end of July, it was awesome, and thanks for going. And I always recommend for people to start saving now for conference because you are not going to want to miss it. It is so much fun. We get free product. We get to hear about all the new product first. We get to hear all the new announcements, and those are some of the things that I want to go through just really quick, some of the announcements that they had for us at National Conference. First is we have a new way of doing our parties, and if you've been with the Clean Green team or our bigger team called the Solutions team, you are aware of the party cards that Dolores Van and Bogard put together. And Dolores was approached by Norwex head office to actually have the party cards made company-wide, which is so exciting because now it's something that is really being promoted by Norwex. They're all through compliance, and it's really easy, super easy to do a Norwex party with the party cards. These are what they look like. There's just a bunch of them. Let me get them over here in the right place. And what they do is it's called Norwex is the Solution. Okay, I'm not good at this, guys. So it's about Norwex as a solution. So you lay out some cards. You have people pick one or two cards, and then you talk about what's on that card. So like this one here says, my kids cry when I wash their hair. Well, we have a solution for that. My skin feels dry and flaky. We have a solution for that. And there's a bunch of the cleaning ones also. So what it does is it really makes your parties interactive, and it gets people excited about products they want, because they're going to pick what I say is, hey, pick your worst cleaning nightmare, or what bothers you the most when you clean, or what you struggle with. And they're going to pick that, and then you're going to talk about that product. So how easy is it to do a party like that? It's super easy. The other thing that has in here is Norwex is also the solution for a lot of people for extra income, or they want to spread the Norwex mission, or they want to get out of the house. So there's party cards actually for asking about the Norwex opportunity. And the nice thing about this is you pass these cards around, you know what they're going to ask, okay, so you can be ready to answer those questions. So really like those cards. And something that our cards didn't have from the Solutions team were the chemicals of concern. So there's cards that have the statistics on it that sometimes we know them, but we forget what they are, and we forget to talk about them, like more than 200,000 products have been, or chemicals have been found in cord blood of newborns. A lot of people don't know that, and a lot of us can't remember all of that. So I really, really like these cards, and I really recommend that you buy a set. They're $19.99 on the back office. You would go to Personal and Supply Order and order them that way. The better thing about this is that Dolores, Lindsay Nada, and Darcy Griffhorse, who are all on our teams, did all of the training videos for this. So go on there and see how they use it. Lindsay Nada is a leader in recruiting. She uses Ask Me About My Business cards at every single party, and she recruits about 7 to 10 people every single month. Okay, so she must be doing something right. But it's also fun just to see them on all dialed up and doing these videos, because it is actually really good. They did a really good job. So those are the party cards. So that was a very exciting new tool that Norwex has given us. Another new tool is to go along with the party cards is there's an app, and you can download the app, either Android or Apple, and the app actually has all the party cards listed and what product you use for those cards. So how awesome is that? It's no more guesswork, especially if you're a newer consultant and you're not really sure what they should be using. So great app for that. The second really fun thing that was announced, and I have been a part of this because I'm on the information Technology Action Committee, the ITAC committee for Norwex head office, and that is we are getting an app probably fourth quarter of this year that is going to be not only for us as consultants, but it's going to be for our hostesses. And what it allows for is for the hostess to download the app once you've booked a party for them, and they can pick out an invitation from a list of invitations, put their information on it, and then they can invite right from their contacts in their phone already. They can either text that invitation or email that invitation right from their cell phone, right from our app. I mean, it is just, it's amazing. I love it. I think it's so easy to use. They can send a link to the party, and then you as the consultant can download the app and see how many people she's invited, how many people she has orders from and stuff like that. And there's hostess coaching on our side of the app where we can talk, or we can send emails and messages out directly to the hostess reminding her, hey, let's start working on your wish list, or let's start looking at your RSVPs. Don't forget to send out reminder emails or reminder text messages. So this is a huge boost for our business, and it's going to make being a consultant even easier. But it's also going to get your hostesses, which are going to be your new consultants, your new recruits, excited about the business and say, well, I can do this. I can download an app, and I can have a hostess download an app, and I can. This is easy, because we know how easy this business is. The products sell themselves. All we have to do is show people how to do it, and how we do that is by having in-home parties, one-on-ones, doing trade shows. But our hostesses, if we can give them an app to use, it will just work magnificently. So that's a really another exciting announcement, and I can't wait to see it in its fruition. We have a meeting once a month that we go over different changes to it and stuff like that, but it should be coming out fourth quarter of this year or the first of next year. So that's pretty exciting stuff. Wanted to also let you guys know that the new fall products were amazing, and when I'm going to just bip through them pretty quick, you can go on your back office and print out the new fall product flyer, and it looks something like this. I put mine on 2 pages, but you can actually print it front to back. And if you can't find it, just go on Nora on your back office, and that stands for Norwex Right Answers. That's the same database that Norwex Consultant Care uses when we call and ask questions. So I tell you, I look there all the time for stuff. I hardly ever just go searching for things. I'll just pull up Nora and put in 2017 fall product flyer, and then boom, there it is, and I print it or download it, save it, and print it. Another thing is the new fall catalog is out. You can use your existing catalogs and just print the flyer and stick the flyer in there if you would like. There are some price changes, so make sure you make note of the price changes. The price changes are right down here. There is about $1 increase on a lot of the microfiber, including the EnviroCloths and the window cloths. But, I know a lot of people get upset when we have increases, but just look at them as pay raises for us. It really, it's all it is. And we know the products are worth that, because you don't have to go down the cleaning aisle anymore. I like to tell at my parties that the average household spends $650 to $750 in cleaning products every single year. Do you know how much Norwex you could buy for that? And it lasts for 2 years, at least 2 years. I have some cloths that I really need to get rid of, but I don't know if you're like me, but I'm a little bit of a microfiber hoarder, and I have a hard time getting rid of them. So I just like to really, if you're worried about the increases in the prices, don't worry about it. We very rarely get it. This is probably the first time we've had an increase in microfiber in a couple of years, okay? So if you have your Norwex new fall product flyer and you just kind of want to go along with me, I'm just going to talk really briefly about each of the products. The first one on our list is, and this is a sample size that we got for free for attending. This is our new liquid laundry detergent. I cannot wait to start using this. I have not tried it yet, but I've heard amazing things about it. The nice thing about it is I think it's an HE like seriously 2 small pumps. That's what they're saying. I know it says like double that on the back, but it also says double that on the back of our UPP. So, and we all use way less. So this is actually, if you look at the comparison sheets, even cheaper than using the UPP this is. So how exciting is this going to be to use? And it comes out in October. Okay, this is not ready to order yet. In the new catalogs, it doesn't note that it doesn't come out to October. So just be mindful of that, okay? There's 2 mistakes in the catalog, and this is one of them. This is not available until October. New colors for our kitchen towels, okay? Black, or they're calling it, I believe, charcoal, and sunflower. Yes, sunflower. To me it's yellow, but that's okay, we'll call it sunflower. These came out and they're new. There's also going to be new colors coming out in October, and that's the eggplant and the teal. I love the eggplant. These are still the same ones that we've had in the past. It's not the new texture like what we got in the eggplant special that's actually on special this month. A lot of us were disappointed, including me, because I really love those, but these are really great too. So just to let you know, I remember it's been probably about 6 years ago, they came out with a towel like this with the ribbed before we had these, and look how long before we actually got them. So I would suspect we'll get those new kitchen towels, I would say within, 2 to 3 years. And it's all about product development. They, they really want to make sure a product's going to work, it's going to be durable, it's going to hold up. And I think that's why, they're doing those as sales for those special eggplant ones that they have for, I think it's September's Hostess Gifts. New color EnviroCloth, how exciting, it's charcoal. I've heard through the grapevine on our red and black jacket line that someone washed this and the color ran. I've had other people say that it doesn't feel the same, and I have to agree with that. It does not feel the same, and they're saying it's because of the dye. We try to use all plant-based dyes, so I think that's why it feels a little different. I am not advocating this one yet. I want to use it myself first, and I'm just kind of picky that way. I don't want someone to buy something that I don't think they'll like. So if somebody has a lot of EnviroCloths and they want to give it a try, great. But I had a party the other night and the girl didn't have a lot of EnviroCloths, and I'm like, hey, let's go with the charcoal or the gray. Let's just go with that one, and we'll wait on this one. But how nice is this one going to be when there's no stains on it? That's what I'm excited about, is the lack of stains. Let's see. Okay, this is my new favorite thing. Love it. Okay, we all love our Sperry sponges, right? For some reason, most of the time they don't smell. We don't know why. There is not silver in the Sperry sponges, which it looks like it should have the silver in it, right? This is called the EnviroSponge. Okay, this is scrubby, almost like the same feel of the kitchen scrub cloth or the bathroom scrub mitt. Microfiber on this side, silver in all of it, and you throw it in the wash machine. This is like my absolutely new favorite. I've been using mine since I got home from conference, and I actually have yet to wash it. Love it for wiping down my countertops, scrubbing out certain things. Now, here's the thing. In the video, they show someone washing dishes with this. What they're saying is you can use this to wash your dishes with the Norwex dish soap. Just know that if you use any soap on any of our microfiber, okay, even our body cloths and face cloths, it's just going to stink that much faster. It's just going to smell eventually, because what happens, our microfiber creates like a spoke on a wheel, okay, and that spoke, it's the dirt, the grime, the bacteria, the viruses, the molds needs to get down in here for the silver to activate to actually kill it. Well, when you have soap, the soap coats those fibers, so then it can't get down there, and so that's why you have the smell with our microfiber at times. So just know, if you're gonna use it with soap, I tell people, hey, if you want to wash your dishes with it, go for it. Just no bleach alternative. That's the key, okay? Because the bleach will hurt the silver. So So that's the kind of the kicker, I tell them. And because I have a lot of people that use the kitchen cloths to wash their dishes, and I'm just like, hey, that's fine. You just may have to boil it quicker, or faster, and it might get stinkier faster. But I love these. It's a set of 2 for $19.99. I believe that's the price of it. Yeah, love, new favorite thing. Love it. This is something a little different, a little odd to me. I'm sure people are going to come up with great uses for these, but they're the sink mats. And how they promoted them was to set them by your sink, okay? And instead of everything making a slashy mess, it all gets soaked up into this. But I'm just confused. I think for like setting your toothbrush on, like if you're at a hotel or something, that's kind of cool. If you're like washing pacifiers or something like that, that would be great to set these on. Still not totally for sure what. So I'm excited for other people that are going to use this and find great uses for these, because I'm sure they are. They're just not big enough. Like if you look in the catalog, they almost look like they're our dish mat. I think they look like they're big enough, but no, this is the biggest one. Let me put my hand. See, it's not super big. I'm not real good at this, you guys, so bear with me. But there are little silicone grippies, which is kind of cool, so it's not going anywhere. And it has a silver in it. They have the silver, so they're not going to smell. So they are backlock. Yeah, they are backlock. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like them. I like the idea of them, but I'm still not convinced yet what I'm going to use them for. So if anybody has ideas, please post them on our Facebook page of what you would use them for or how you're currently using them. Really excited about the new dishcloths. I don't know how many of you use the white or the blue dishcloth. Well, the white is being discontinued, thank heavens, because I don't know if you guys are anything like me. The first time you take a pot of spaghetti and spaghetti sauce and you're cleaning it, or anything with a red sauce on it, your white dishcloth gets nasty. So I'm glad they came out with different colors. This is the blue that we had before, but this is a gray, okay? And the nice thing about them is they now come in sets of 2, I believe for $16.99, yeah, a set of 2, and they're thicker. They are thicker. It's almost like it has like a little coating on it. So if you're a fan of these, or even if you're not, give them a try again. I'm excited to try these again because I kind of gave up on the white ones and was just using my screwy sponges, but now I'm going to use these again. So you get a set of 2, okay, for $16.99, and they are a little different. Okay, for any of you that have not used our rice husk cutting board, get one. Seriously, give it for a gift, especially like a wedding gift or a birthday gift or whatever. Love the cutting board. And now we have an even bigger cutting board. Look how big that sucker is, okay? It's actually 15 inches by 11, almost 12 inches. It's such a nice size. It has silicone around the edges, okay, and that actually holds it in place. It has this little hole if you want to hang it up somewhere. I actually leave my smaller one, because there is a smaller one in the catalog, on my counter, because it looks so nice and it's just always there. I can just grab it and go. Completely sustainable product. It's made from those rice husks, and it's completely recyclable. If you have those plastic ones at home or wood ones at home, and if you have marks in them, bacteria gets in there and it stays in there. You can't clean it out, and you're cross-contaminating, and it's nasty. And the other thing someone had talked about is, well, I don't like plastic in my food. And I'm like, well, what are you talking about, plastic in your food? And she's like, well, if you are using a plastic one or even a wood one and you make holes in there, that plastic and wood is like chipping off into your food. How disgusting is that? And plastic is horrible anyway, and let alone when we eat it and try to digest it. So I was just like, I'm like completely sold on these. They are so nice. We had a team meeting here last Monday, and team coordinator Rita Youngman had brought some cheese and crackers, and she brought her smaller one and laid out her like a cheese plate. It was so nice. I'm like, what a great idea. You can use it to cut the cheese, and then you can lay it all out and it looks pretty. So these are a great item. They are pricey. The small one's $39.99 and the large one is $49.99, but I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. And like I said, it makes a super, super great gift. Okay, here's something that when it first came out, I was like, cloth napkins. Okay, I am not a cloth napkin person. But they had some really huge statistics, and I didn't write them down, about how much napkins go into landfills every single day. I mean, we talk about paper towel, yeah, but we are also really wasting a lot of napkins. These are 4, and it's like a graphite colored gray backlock napkin. Okay, so it has the silver in it, so you can just kind of rinse them out and reuse them. Each of these napkins is derived from 5 water bottles. 5 plastic water bottles they use to make these. So they're taking recyclable material and turning it into stuff that we can reuse. So we're upcycling. How awesome is that? How Norwex is that? I mean, that's what we stand for. So I really think these are awesome. I've started using these as a red jacket. We got these at our reception as a gift, so that was really cool. And I spilled some stuff and was wiping it up with my napkin, and I would think, just throw it away. I didn't. I went to my sink and I just took water and rinsed it out, hung it out, and I'm still using it. So I haven't even washed my napkins yet. Sounds pretty gross, but hey, it's all about saving time and money and the environment. And if I'm not throwing napkins away, it's really saving on the environment. We got into our essential oils last year. We have 3 oils that we sell, and they're all blends. If you are not with doTERRA or Young Living, which a lot of us are because it's just so natural, and oils just are part of like what Norwex stands for, but there's a lot of people and a lot of our customers that aren't. So if you're unfamiliar with oils, I suggest buying one of our oils, and I really like the Relaxation Blend. It's the pink one. I think that's what it's called, the Relaxation one. Anyway, they're a really good price for the blend and for the quality. The quality is really, really good. And the reason we have oils, and we will never be an oil company, okay, because we do have customers that aren't familiar with doTERRA or Young Living, and we talk a lot about cleaning without chemicals and cleaning without that smell. And wouldn't it be nice to have a smell that's natural? And the oils are natural. So you can put our essential oils on our wool dryer balls. I actually mix peppermint in my odor eliminator, and I'm telling you, it works amazing. I just sent some with my son back down to his dorm room. I was like, take this. So just know that you can use the oils in a lot of different ways. And then what Norwex has come up with is, this is a fragrance disc, and it's really small, but it's very powerful. 2 little drops on this, and you hang it up, and of essential oils, and you have a fragrance all through the house. You can hang it in an office, in a bedroom, in a kitchen, in the bathroom, anything like that, a dorm room, in your car. It really helps. But actually for the car, they have these car vent clips that are very similar to the ones, the kind of chemically nasty ones you buy at the store. This is a set of 2 that you can get. All you do is put 2 little drops on this, put it in your car vent. I did this a week and a half ago. I put one in with the Relaxation Blend, and I can still smell it in my car. So those more enclosed areas is the more concentrated it is. So I really, really do like these. I think they work well. And if you haven't tried them, give them a whirl. Because if you're using the odor eliminator, great, but try our oils. Our oils really, really are real nice. And this is from someone that belongs to Young Living and doTERRA. I'm kind of a little bit of an oil freak. We have a new wet mop pad, and that might confuse a few people because it's looks very similar to our current wet mop pad, but it only comes in the large. This is a recycled mop pad. So again, Norwex has taken water bottles, plastic water bottles, and I believe there's 2.5 water bottles used to create this recycled wet mop. And how you would market this is, doesn't come in the package. You know, when you sell a mop, you usually sell it in the package. It doesn't come in the package, but if someone needs a new mop head, I would suggest getting, just saying, hey, listen, this is recycled. We're kind of trying to promote this to upcycle some of the garbage that we have. That's how I would market this. Also, anytime anyone purchases one of these between now and December 31st, Norwex is is donating additional monies to the Wash to Shore project, which if you're not familiar with that, Google it, washtashore.org, and that is this really amazing woman who has started this organization that just takes garbage out of the ocean and she makes art with it. And we were lucky enough 2 leadership conferences ago to be able to work on our own project, and it's Nora the salmon. And if you go on the Norwex website, you can see it, or Wash to Shore. So we're all very proud of being able to be a part of that. So again, that's what I would market this for, is like a replacement mop head. I believe it's the same price. It might be $1 more. It says $33.99. It might be $1 more. I think the other ones are $32.99. But a lot of people really are passionate about recycling and upcycling and stuff like that. I skipped the chenille hand towels. Shame on me. So don't we love our chenille hand towels? Okay, so we have the gray one. So we got 3 brand new colors. These are out already. This is the teal and the teal and the sea mist. The eggplant is coming out in October. You guys, these are awesome. If you don't have these, do yourself a favor and get them. Where I love these, in my bathroom. Seriously, I put a gray one in my bathroom, and I had a bunch of people over here. And you know how when you have a hand towel and you put it up, and after like 2 or 3 people it gets nasty? Even the Norwex hand towels do that, the Norwex bath hand towel. And it doesn't dry well. Oh my gosh, you can go days, weeks with these in your bathroom because they look so nice and they dry so quickly, and people love them. People love them. They're like feeling them. They're like, what the heck's that? I've had so many people say, oh, I just love those towels. Where'd you get them? I'm like, they're Norwex. And the best part is they have the silver in them, so they're back lock and they don't smell. How awesome is that? I mean, I've been places before and you walk in and the hand towel is gross, including my own house before I had Norwex, and the hand towel smells like you really want to wipe your hands on that? No. So just a great new product, the chenille hand towel. I'm so excited they came out with new colors, and that just means that it's going crazy. If you have kids, make sure you check out the Pet to Dries, because it's basically the same philosophy. They're just a little smaller, and they have different animals on the top of them: the tiger, the lion, the cat, the pig. So check them out. They're really, really cool. This is our chenille mop pad. I love it. What does this look like? The EnviroWand. Awesome, but it's for the bottom of your mop. It only comes in the large, so that's why I am now really advocating the large mop pad, or the large mop in whole. I used to be all about the mini, but now I'm just all about the large, because this is an amazing mop pad. It works so well, and what I like about it is, you know, our dry mop pad works really well, no doubt about it, but this tends to like pick up more junk. If you don't have a dog and you have the Cheerios and the Oreos and the more dirt, this tends to pick it up a little better. I'm not saying it picks it all up, but it does get it in there. And the last 2 times I've done demos with this, I didn't have my rubber brush with me. I just took it outside and shook it. I could not believe how clean it came just by shaking it. Whereas our dry mop pad, I mean, you really need to use the brush with it, you know, but this came out really clean. So this is not backlock. Note in your catalog, this is the second mistake that's in the catalog, it says that the chenille mop pad has backlock. This does not have backlock. Okay, it really doesn't need it because you're not really, you're using it dry and you're just picking things up with it. So again, this is only coming in the large, and it is $36.99. Great add-on for people that already have the mop, already have the EnviroWand. If they have the EnviroWand, I had people like dying over this. They're like, oh my gosh, it's going to be like the EnviroWand for my floor. I'm like, yes, exactly, that's what it's going to be. So really, really like it. Okay. This is my second favorite thing that I like. The first was the sponges. Now it's our very own Norwex aluminum spray bottle. It's the same price as those icky plastic ones that we used to have. They're keeping those. I don't know why. Don't ever buy those. They don't work well. If people had those on their order forms, I would say don't buy that, because mine always broke. I don't know about you guys, but I love these. They're aluminum. They're little. I think they're the same amount in them, but they're just so dang cute, and they're just so sturdy and made so nice. And we got these free too, so that was really awesome. Just like I said, sent my son home with odor eliminator with peppermint in it in this bottle, so he'll know exactly what it's for. So really, really like this. And again, I just feel so much comfortable marketing this. So if someone buys an odor eliminator, I'll be like, hey, you want a spray bottle with that? You know, whereas before I was like, no, you don't want our spray bottle, go to the dollar store, get a spray bottle. So that's pretty cool. So that's all the new fall product. I'm not sure if they're coming out with any in January. Last year they did give us a few new things in January, which is a lot of fun. But the whole theme after, right before we had our gala on Saturday, turned into a Hawaiian theme. And the reason is because they announced that the incentive trip for this year that you can earn this year is to Maui. I mean, how awesome is that? Now, it is completely attainable. If you think you can't earn a trip to Maui, you're dead wrong, because it really only takes breaking down how many parties a month you want to do and comparing it to how much subtotal A you have at each party, and you can earn this trip. But the nice thing about this incentive that they're having for this month or for this year is it's at stages. So you can actually earn all this stuff, okay? And you guys are going to earn it, because, I mean, if you're doing parties, or even if you're a casual consultant, you still may earn some of this stuff. So as you go, you keep earning all this stuff, and then when you get to level 7 is when you start earning I'm sorry guys, I'm not very good at this, the trip. And you can earn the trip for 2, you can earn airfare, you can earn airfare for 2. So this is on your back office, the Maui trip. Check it out. Everybody was just going crazy. They're so excited to be able to go to Maui and to, spend time with other like-minded people, because that's all we are. We're just passionate about these products. We're passionate about what it does, not only for ourselves and for our health, but also for the environment. And, we really talked a lot at leadership about what's our why. Why did we join Norwex? Did we just want 35% off the products? Well, that's fine if you wanted that, but why did you want that 35% off? You wanted it because you were really excited about my thing saying start recording, and I thought I was recording. Okay, I am. Never mind. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, you're really excited about the products because they work. I mean, they work. It doesn't get any better than that. So if your why is just for the 35%, that's awesome. Share it with people. Only 2% of the people in the United States, and I think it's even less than that, have ever even heard of Norwex. We have to get these products out there. We have to get the chemicals out of their homes, because it's just poisoning us, and it's poisoning the environment, and when we poison the environment, it affects all of us. Okay? So there, I'll get off my soapbox now, but I just am so adamant about that, and I'm so adamant about these products. So I'm so glad that you joined us. I'm going to do a drawing after we're done here with this video. For those of you that participated tonight, I have a free shopping spree, so hopefully you signed up under the roll call, and then I'll be doing that shopping spree. And for those of you that are interested in our Mop Up the Savings incentive this month, all you have to do for every mop that you give away, because it's free mop month, and that includes you can be the hostess. So if you were a hostess and got yourself a free mop this month, great, let me know. You can either email me, text me, or you can put it on Facebook and let me know, because I'm going to be doing a drawing. I'm giving away $150 worth of stuff at the end of the month, the 1st of September, for all the mops that we're giving away this month, because every house needs a mop. I mean, come on. It's just, if you don't have a Norwex mop, what the heck are you using? So, all right, so that's about all I have, and I want to thank you guys all for joining our first Facebook team meeting, and we're going to do these every first Sunday of the month. And I was debating about September, I think it was 3rd, because it's Labor Day weekend, but hey, we're still going to do it, because you can always get back on, guys, and look at it later. So if you're busy, you're busy. If not, I will see you September 3rd at, I think it's September 3rd, I hope so, at 8 o'clock. Thanks, guys, and have a great rest of your weekend.